35-34. Woo, that was a close one. Coach, what a great finish to that game. But now we're 4 quarters away from the state championship. Starkville, Madison Central. I mean, it's as tough of a gauntlet as you could imagine getting to the state championship game.
And it's what we thought,
Exactly.
What we expected. Like you said a finish. Well, we survived more than anything else. There was a hopeless feeling at one time during that game, and but we won the game. It's over with. We can put it to bed and on to the next. And opponent we know we would see again, and get to do it here, and just getting to practice on Thanksgiving week. That's always a blessing. And, we're excited to take advantage of every day we got.
You knew what you were going to get from Starkville. Hey, they've been in the championship game the last 2 years. They weren't going to go down quietly, and goodness, they did not go down quietly.
Did not, and you're exactly right. I mean, that's, I'm going to say when they make playoffs every year, they have parents at home and say, now it's your time.
Right.
That's what they've been accustomed to their whole life. And, they're hard to beat and hard to put out. They've been in this spot. They've at least 4 years in a row played for North Half, and 2 of them played for a state championship. And so, we basically knocked them out, and now we got to do it to another opponent that's been used to this moment.
Madison Central, Friday night, 7 o'clock here on the blue turf. It's the second time in 2 years we've played for the North Half. Had Starkville 2 years ago, now Madison Central. Probably one of the biggest comebacks I've seen Tupelo ever have back in October when we played Madison Central the first time. They came out and just, everything went their way to start the game. Block punt for a touchdown. You look up, it's 20-0. But no panic. I mean, you guys settled down, you fought back. What can you take from that end of the second quarter, second half to tell your guys this week?
I think number one, our guys have their total respect for them and understand how good of a team they are, understand how physical they're going to be, how well coached they're going to be, and what this game is going to be about.
Right.
It's going to be an old school heavyweight boxing match. It is going to be one of our coaches said, it's going to be like the 80s Bears versus whoever. It's going to be, a lot of running the football, a lot of it's going to be the most physical game in the state up to this point.
No doubt.
And you're going to see a lot of special football players on both sides of the ball. I think this is basically kind of the state championship type of game. And you always got to put the other game to bed. And I would think our experience, like you said, playing a team twice, understanding that, hopefully that helps this time compared to the last 2 years. It's just how our guys take. I think at this point it's just all mental.
Right.
It's all just a mental game and what you want to do with it. And we'll see. I'm excited about this opportunity, excited to get to play in a game to this caliber.
You talk about the physicality of this matchup. It was pretty physical against Starkville too. There was some big time hits delivered in that game. I feel like that's a plus. That's going to, it's not like we're walking into a game where we haven't been physical before.
And us having to play 4 quarters in a dogfight.
Right.
Does that help us? I think there's pros and cons to everything. It can help you. It can hurt you. We come out of the game unscathed. We had to battle 4 quarters. Their coach even said it. I talked to him. I'm really close with Coach Jones at Starkville. Talked to him Sunday, and he's like, Coach, he said, you'd not really had to play a 4-quarter game in a while. And you had to play a 4-quarter game in a while, so you got a little tired. And that's what kind of happened to your defense second half. And hopefully we learn from that and be better for that and, be more in-game shape right there. So it's just, if we would have won by so many touchdowns or something, things like that, we wouldn't have anything to work on.
Right.
Kind of
like the Lewisburg game.
everything. I mean, it's we got things we got to work on. We're still not playing our best ball yet, and when we do play our best ball, I feel bad for other teams.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Again, Friday night. Oh, happy Thanksgiving, by the way.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Thanksgiving week, and it's always a special week. Got a lot going on in this state, but nothing high school-wise as big as what you're going to see on this field Friday night. You always, or not you personally, but you always hear it's hard to beat a team twice in 1 year. Why is that? How did that originate?
Well, number one, you got they have the momentum and chip on their shoulder,
Right.
and so they always got a little extra motivation, maybe, and it's just also the mindset of some of the kids. What is your players' mindset? Don't know in the past or whatever if that. It's just kind of hard to tell. I mean, it's just history shows that it always has been. I don't think there's a certain formula to make it that way. I think it's just the mindset of the players and maybe the extra motivation of the team that got beat the first time and how they handle it.
When you go back to that first game, where have you improved the most, and where have they improved the most?
I think us improving wise from that game is I think we've figured us out more, like who we are offensively and defensively. I think there has gotten just as physical. I think the quarterback is playing better. He's a guy that can make or break them in situations, and he's done a better job of handling certain situations. And so that's been the biggest thing. They've improved a lot. We've improved, and so it's I don't expect anything less than a 4-quarter boxing match.
I feel like the last time it's going to come down to the end. They got a pretty big tight end too, but we saw that last week as well. So we're used to those big receivers and defending them.
Yeah, they pose different type of problems for different teams. They have a really good tight end. They're really physical. They're big up. They're the biggest team you're going to see. Big up front. They have dynamic running backs and some receivers that can go catch the ball. And so we're going to try to match their personnel much as we can, and win that battle right. Try to win that battle right there. And same thing offensively. They're more of an athletic, most athletic defense, best defense we've seen all season. They're good at getting penetration with their D-line, and linebackers do a great job of playing sound. And so, and they're elite on the special teams end. I mean, the punter flips the field, their kickers can kick it from wherever. So we've got to it's a 3-phase game for sure.
Do you like this week where there's no distractions? It is just you and the guys. There's no school. You don't have anything to get in the way to bother you this week.
It's an awesome feeling because you get to wake up and you get to practice football.
Right.
It's like, guys, you don't have to worry about a math test.
Right.
You don't have to worry about being here at this time, that time, yada, yada. You get to focus on football, and you get to do it on Thanksgiving, and where nobody else in the state of Mississippi is getting to practice.
Right.
There's lots of guys, a lot of your buddies wish they were in your shoes. And so there's nothing special than getting to do this every day and waking up on Thanksgiving, and you get to practice, and you get to go have Thanksgiving with your family and stuff. That's always a goal for every team is practicing on Thanksgiving, and that's one of our goals that we can kind of check off.
28 teams left. That's it in high school football in the state of Mississippi. We're one of them. When you look at this game Friday night, we win. We walk off, and you say we won because
we won the turnover battle. We won because we controlled the line of scrimmage on either side of the ball. Control the line of scrimmage on either side of the ball, and we matched their special teams. We didn't no mistake special teams wise. I think winning the turnover battle, winning the physicality battle at the line of scrimmage, and winning the special teams battle.
Before we let you go, it's 2 big games Friday, none bigger than ours.
Right.
Got that little game in Oxford Friday afternoon, Egg Bowl. Got any predictions?
Ho hum, that's about it. It's just like, I hope the prediction is that most folks leave that game early and come to ours. I mean, maybe that's the best prediction.
Or just stay here and just
Stay here
all day long
all
here.
day long, and hang out with us.
There
Yep.
you go.
Yep.
All right, 12-0, looking to go 13-0, 7 o'clock Friday night. Huge game for obvious reasons. You win, you go play for a state championship. Coach, congratulations on what's been a great season. Can't wait to see how this is going to finish up. And as always, thank you for tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving for Coach Ty Harden. I'm Greg Ellis. This is Gridiron Takes.